Hey guys, my name is Lungile Tabete and I'm the head makeup artist for Scarlet Hill Beauty. Today we are going to be doing such a fun look, a tropical bejeweled look on our beautiful model Ashley. So yeah, stay tuned for the look. We're gonna start by focusing on the skin. Now, Ashley has absolutely flawless skin, but we wanna give her face more dimension. And we're gonna be using the Contour and Glow palette. Now, this is one of my favorites, and if you don't already have this, then you have problems, okay? So we're gonna focus on the contour shades and create a 3 on her face. And this is basically gonna outline the perimeter of her face as well as under her cheekbone. And you just want to make sure that you use a dabbing motion for this, especially if you want to ensure that the skin remains super glowy. So not too much product, just a little bit to create a bit of a tint, especially because today's look is going to be focused on the dramatic eye look, but we still don't want to neglect the rest of the skin. So I'm focusing product under her cheekbone and under her jawline. Now these brushes are amazing because they have little crystal-like things inside, and if you are not using a dabbing motion, then you are not going to hear this cute little sound. So you just keep blending until you're completely satisfied with how seamless the product looks. All right, so once we are done with the contour, but then we're gonna focus on highlighting, and this we're gonna place on her cheekbone as well as on her nose. So I'm gonna use a blush brush. This is really perfect for highlighting because it has this beautiful shape, and so yeah, it makes it quite easy to apply on the face. Again, we are going in with the Contour and Glow palette. I'm just gonna place a little bit of highlighter on her cheekbone. All right, so since we are almost done with the skin, we're gonna add a different layer of highlighter. This is just to add more dimension to the face. And I'm gonna be using the new Scarlet Hill Liquid Drip Highlighters. They only retail for $49.99, so they are an absolute bargain and they give a really beautiful glowed up effect on the skin. So this is gonna give me a different layer of the highlighter. I'm gonna apply it in very slight layers, and it gives a really, really beautiful, silky highlight look. All right, we are all done with the preparation of the face, and now we're gonna go in with the beautiful new eyeshadows. I'm gonna be doing a really fun tropical look today, as I said previously, so we're gonna be layering a whole lot of different colors from the beautiful Return to Paradise palette. It has tons of fun shadows to choose from, and so yeah, let's get straight into the look. So I'm gonna start off by dipping into the Stop Traffic color, and as you can see, it's super, super bright orange, and so yeah, I'm gonna start by layering this into the outer corner of the eye. So I'm placing the color on the outer corner of the eye and blending it inwards into the crease. So you wanna make sure that the product, or rather the color, is really layered well. And in order to be able to blend color well, you can use a dome-shaped brush. And so a pro tip when it comes to doing eyeshadow, especially if you're doing eyeshadow on someone else, this also applies to yourself as well, is to always start with the side that is not the side that you used to write with. So I'm right-handed, and it's always easier to start with the left side of the client or yourself, and that way you're able to achieve really good symmetry with your eyeshadow. Okay, so once we've achieved enough pigment with the first shade, now I'm gonna go into Starburst, which is this beautiful pink shade, and I'm gonna blend it in the lower part of her eye. Because I'm blending the eye downwards, we wanna really achieve a beautiful, fun, tropical, festival-inspired look. So we're gonna blend this shade into her highlight. So as you can see, we're blending it into her highlight and flaring it out at the end, just to ensure that it blends in well with the rest of her makeup. So I'm dipping back into the shade Stop Traffic, and this is just to ensure that there's a really good blend between the two shades that we've applied. So at that exact point, you want to make sure that you blend the two really well together. Beautiful, so it's coming together really, really well. What I'm gonna be dipping into next is Lumo After Dark, which is this beautiful green color. It's a light green color. And I wanna make sure that I blend that into the pink shade, just because I feel as though that will blend in well with it the most. So look up for me. So I'm placing it under the eye, on the lower eye line. So as you can see, I'm creating really beautiful dimension by placing it under the waterline and then blending it slightly into the pink shade that we've applied. All right, so for the inner corner of the eye, I'm gonna be dipping back and forth between Code Blue and Ultra Violet, which is this blue shade as well as the purple shade. And we're just gonna be placing this on the inner corner of the eye. So as you can see, the purple blends beautifully with the orange on the crease of the eye, and you wanna make sure you carry the purple into the orange shade that we've applied. So since we are on a full-on festival, vacation, tropical vibe inspiration, I'm gonna be dipping into this beautiful glittered purple shade. It's called On Vacay. Very suiting for today's look. As you can see, the glitter looks absolutely beautiful and it blends really, really well with the powdered eyeshadows as well, which is really key to a good eyeshadow palette. Glitters that combine really well with powdered eyeshadows and blend really well together. Now you can always go back and add pigment if you are doing a bright eyeshadow look, because you always want to make sure that you maintain that really bright initial tone. So I'm blending the initial orange shade, which is called Stopped Traffic, into On Vacay. Gorgeous. All right, so for the inner corner lower waterline, I'm gonna go in with Code Blue, which is the beautiful coral blue color. And I'm gonna blend it into the inner corner of the purple that we've applied. So look up for me, Ashley. And as you can see, the Code Blue shade is blending beautifully with the eyeshadows that we have applied previously. And there is, of course, minimal fallout with the Scarlet Hill eyeshadows. So as you can see, the eyeshadow has blended so beautifully together, and we've blended the light green shade with the blue tone as well, and it created a really beautiful deep emerald color in the center. And this just goes to show how well the eyeshadows blend really well together. You can create an array of other colors just from the colors that are already in the palette. All right guys, so we're gonna be taking this already beautiful look up a notch using the Scarlet Hill Festival eyes. So we're gonna be jeweling up the eyeshadow look. And you can really place these randomly, really make it super fun and have a fun time doing it. All right guys, so now that we are done with the eyeshadow, we're gonna pull in the lip and really make sure that it blends well with the rest of the makeup by using the Pucker Up Metal Lippies. Now this is a beautiful metal lippy, so it's really gonna tie in really well with the eyeshadow. All right guys, so that is it for today's beautiful look. Now, if you want to shop all the products that I used to create this masterpiece, then you can check that out on mrprice.com. And yeah, let me know what you think of all the products. We love to hear from you, so remember to comment down below, and we'll see you guys in the next video.